I guess Japanese guys hear Yamete, they're like,
What do you say you and me go inside and learn more about our species?
a little bit of a hot topic.
Hot topic.
The article isn't there anymore, but I have the translation from Reddit. It says, a Guinean man has been arrested on suspicion of taking a woman that has passed on the streets into his apartment and her. Ooh, we got to think of a different word then. Textually befalling her. Oh, textually befalling her. Okay. On March 10th, Guinean national Bar Alpha Amadou, 39, approached a woman in her 30s. He passed on the street in Fusa, Tokyo, and grabbed her by the arm at an acquaintance's nearby apartment. It is suspected that he took her in and textually befalled her, causing injuries that took a week to fully recover. The two did not know each other, and the woman was reportedly walking home alone. Barr denies the charges, saying it was not forced, but with consent. So, well, first of all, I think this is wrong. This is wrong. What you did was wrong if she did not consent. And I'm not trying to victim blame, but I think culturally, had this been the United States and some dude just grab you on the street like that, no matter how faded you are, as a woman, you'd be like, hey, what you do? Start wilding, right?
Right.
I kid you not, the amount of times I've been in the club in Japan and I've seen Japanese dudes just grab girls up.
Don't even know them.
Jam with them.
Yeah.
And the girls are just like,
yeah.
Or whatever. I just been like, yo, that's crazy.
Because they don't have this whole culture of like, when this happens, usually this is the outcome of this.
Is that it?
Right. No, because that's the whole thing. Because people understand, like, when someone grabs you in the U.S., you don't think about the grab. You think about what comes after the grab.
No, if anybody touched me in the U.S., period, they might touch me, period, and I don't know you. Like, you got problems, right? Like, we got problems, right?
Because, like, it's going to escalate because, like, but, like, let's say, like, well, I'm not saying, like, you, but, like, as a woman, right? Like, someone grabs you, you're thinking, why is this person grabbing me? They want to do something to me. They want something from me. Things like that. So in Japan, they don't put those things together.
I honestly feel there's no other country like Japan where like you could just grab a girl like you don't know and she just be like kind of like go along with it because maybe she's scared or she doesn't want to affect the wall or is that what
grab them and drag them to restaurants before?
I've seen that. I've seen guys just grab girls off the street and take them to a bar. And like I don't know, like, for anyone that's Japanese, we should ask, like, Asagi, like, why don't Japanese girls just be like, no, I've seen Japanese girls be like, but I feel the majority of American women would just be like, no, don't touch me.
Don't even touch me.
Don't even come close to me.
Like, why do you think you can touch me anyway?
I feel like Japanese women would be like more like, timid about it, but I don't know why.
Again, it's not
things like this are allowed to occur.
I don't think it's everyone.
Yeah, it's not everyone.
And
obviously
I think that the older generation was more prone to that kind of reaction, where the younger generation, I think, is getting a little bit better at like defend, like hey, you can't touch. I've seen it more, but I think it's culture, right? You can't make a scene.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the whole thing. You can't make a scene.
Maybe that's what it is.
Right? So if I just go along and like, okay, I have one drink and then I'm just going to try to dip out. But these people have motives, right? Yeah. They ain't going to just let you run out after one drink usually.
Yeah. Well, so that it would make more sense in that aspect. So who's at fault here? I would think obviously the man's at fault. But if
it's all allegedly, right?
If some random, it's a legend. It's
a legend.
It's a legend. It's he say, she say at this point. But apparently she had injuries.
Is it from the textual?
I don't know. I don't know. This is all we have on the article, so we can't really speak. But I thought it was interesting because reading this article, I was like, oh, I could see how he could have just been like a random dude and just saw like a girl and just like, hey, what's up, girl? And kind of grab her. Yeah. And she was just like, oh, I'm uncomfortable, but I guess I'm going to go anyway. And then, like, bro, I've heard of situations of like Japanese girls engaging in relations even though they didn't want to.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily say no. They're just like kind of like, shoganai na.
I don't know how big this guy is and how like the size compares, but like
Yeah.
as a woman, like,
she could have been scared.
Yeah,
or
I can't.
something.
Like, you never know what this person is gonna do. So sometimes it's just. I don't think the problem is. I don't think you shouldn't say like it was her fault. But I think in general, there's not a lot of education. There's not a lot of.
No, I'm not saying it's
experience.
It's not her fault.
Yeah,
but
like,
I could understand where the guy thinks like, "Hey, man, I'm just getting in." And it's cool because she's not really saying anything or being object to it.
That's what I meant. Like,
but I could also see like her position where she's like, "Oh my God, I'm like kind of scared. I don't know what I should do in this situation. I don't want to make a scene."
Yeah,
you know?
like,
so it's like, bro,
like imagine like some Batman looking dude just grabs you, and is like, "Come back to my place." You're like, "Whoa!"
No, I think but I feel that Japan, this could only happen really in Japan. In the United States, most girls will just be like, "Ugh, you grody." Like, get away from me.
happens everywhere, though.
I know, it happens everywhere, but I don't think some random dude's just going like put his arm around like a woman in the U.S. and she's not gonna be like, "Yo, get off me!"
Yeah,
like not do something about it. But in Japan, she's
it depends. It depends on the place. Depends on the amount of inebriation.
Yeah,
and like a lot of times, like at the beginning, maybe the girls could be kind of like, "Oh, I'm kind of interested in this," and then okay, no, this is weird.
Yeah,
but at that point, it's too late. It could be too late. I don't think
it's so many factors. And also, I guess to play devil's advocate, I've noticed in our city in particular, women like playing hard to get.
Yeah. In our city, definitely.
I mentioned this on here before. There's been times I've been in heated moments with women.
Yeah.
And they're like, yamete. Like, stop. I'm just like,
all right, cool.
Oh, cool. I'm done.
What's good on Netflix?
No, but like to them, like I guess in Japanese culture, it's seen as better. Or
you don't see so much as like you know the word I'm looking for, but
like no, I guess Japanese guys hear yamete and they're like, oh hell yeah,
she got morals and dignity.
Resist, girl.
Comply.
No, but like I've had some women say stop, and I've stopped, and they're like, "Hey, why'd you stop?" I was all, "Because you said stop." I ain't going to jail.
Stories.
What's wrong with you? Don't be completely culturally clueless and get consent. Have them sign a non-disclosure agreement or something.
Yo,
I don't know, man.
If you're gonna grab somebody off the street,
that's
like
wild.
You gotta have.
That's wild.
Like if somebody you've dated, all right, that's
wild.
Different. But like just
that's wild.
And you think they're okay with it? Yeah, you better get some consent before you
you gotta
like record something like, hey, you cool with this?
Dot your eyes, cross your T's.
Yo.
But just let us know your thoughts on this. I think it's a little bit of a tricky situation.
Yeah.
Tricky situation. But if she said she had injuries and stuff, then I'm more liable to side with her.
Yeah.
And man, consent, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know what to tell you. This is probably definitely demonetized, so hit this with a like, leave a comment down below.
Please.
Discuss amongst yourself because all interaction benefits us and helps the channel out and all that good stuff. And let us know what you think. That being said, it's your boy Gizmo. Tally. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
Hey, Kuro gang the click, dirty water the squad, Japan like politics, haters like oh my god, what am I seeing, they rocking another season, the finest of ignorance, we kick the truth the people need it, crack open the strong, camera on hit recode, sound check, yeah we straight, topics never bold, Gizmo and Tally, Kuro Kouch we collab it, truth mix.